Hey folks, Dude here, coming at you on Monday, July 20th. Sorry I missed out on Friday. I had a lot of stuff going on, so unfortunately I couldn't do a Friday show, video, call it what you will. Me doing my little bit of kind of just checking in on things. Okay, coming into the weekend, I was supposed to be lined up on getting the MRI on Saturday. How well did that work? It kind of sounded a little bit like this. Yeah, it just didn't happen. Reason being is my insurance provider is not one of those good ones, and I did get some response back. My primary, basically physician, the nurse practitioner, she said the results of the X-rays came in, and no great mystery, I have efflusion and water on the knee. Efflusion just means that they found something inside that says liquid, okay? Obviously, I'm going to have water on the knee because, well, I got a screwed up knee. Have enough time spent screwing it up, so it's just not happy. Secondary, tertiary, how many more things I've done to it on top of each other, it is what it is. Now, the case in point is essentially me walking around on it. I literally, because I'm stubborn, okay? I'm part German, which means I'm really, really stubborn, okay? I literally worked it out, got all the stiffness pretty much out of it. I got full flexation back, and it moves, and it does everything the way that it kind of absolutely would do if it was right. Only problem is now I have this minor problem with, well, it's not a minor problem, it's a major problem. I have all this dissociative things going on now. It's like the two surfaces are supposed to be, kind of like conjoined and actually flexating and doing everything they need to do, are not doing that anymore. So literally, either my MCL or my ACL is kind of on the ragged edge of working. So everything's kind of like loose and floppy and not doing it, and I got to be really careful when walking. I can't hyperextend it, okay? My hamstrings and my LCL and what is it? Not MCL, but the two major tendons that run down the sides of your knee, man. Those suckers are rock solid. The one in the back is damn good. I will never ever hyperextend my knee, which is something I've been always worried about. Step the wrong way and you go backwards. I can't do that, okay? My leg is really, really strong in that regard. My ligaments and tendons in that aspect are great. The ligaments and tendons and hold everything in relation to one another, being like the femur side, being like the tibia side, not so much. Everything's kind of loose, floppy, sloppy, and I got to be really, really careful. Now, there's something that they told anybody that has a knee injury or a leg injury or anything along those lines, motivating yourself up and down stairs and curbs and ramps and stuff like that. They will always tell you, always up with the bad, down with the good. So literally what that means is you're using your good leg to push yourself up the stairs. You put your bad leg up the next stair after your good leg has lifted you up that stair, and going down, you're stepping down with your bad leg and keeping yourself under control with your good leg. So literally, you're just kind of using your leg as, the bad leg as a stopping point for the good leg to get you down to the next level. So you always go down with the bad, up with the good. Always. Trust me on this one. If you guys ever do an injury like that and you're basically kind of having a hard time, always, always, always down with the bad, up with the good. Trust me, try it out. You'll see for yourself. I'm not lying. Now, the other thing, too, is essentially, I've noticed by gimping around and, walking around the house, if I'm careful, I can do it. It's not too bad. There is some ouchies every once in a while, but, I'm so used to pain at this point. It's just kind of like, okay, it hurts more now. It hurts less now. Tell you the truth, after I did the initial, re-injury, I've only used actual, hardcore pain meds, read like, me doing the the Elizabeth Taylor cocktail, or just loading up a naproxen, basically Aleve or ibuprofen or, acetaminophen, Tylenol, any of that stuff. I've actually lightly dosed myself in all those meds, simply because I really haven't needed the pain relief. I've been okay, simply by, me being the stubborn part German that I am and just gutting things out. And actually, the pain level has been manageable just simply by me being me. I mean, it's just what I do. Now, I did mention in an earlier video that basically that my primary had put me on some high blood pressure meds because, I was a little high. The thing about it is, though, is if you're under pain, you're under constant stress, your blood pressure will be spiking. So it might be a case I'm just simply just dealing with pain level. The other thing too is actually anybody that knows, knee injury, see me shifting around and moving and stuff. If you're in any one position for any period of time, it hurts. Okay, you have to kind of keep moving it because it hurts. You move to another position, that hurts. You move to another position, that hurts. Move to another position, that hurts. There really is no good, safe place, way, shape, or form in which to let yourself kind of come to rest. It's just the mechanism of the thing, okay? It's going to get sore, it's going to hurt, you got to move it, you got to move it, got to move it, got to move it, got to move it. Every once in a while, you got to get up and you have to walk. You cannot ride a chair all the time with a knee injury. You just can't do that. You're going to stiffen up, everything's going to feel like total caca, and it's just not going to work. You have to get up and move around every once and so often. Even if you're just walking around the house, even if you're just going up and down the stairs, you have to do some kind of physical activity at least every once in a while. You can't just ride the chair all day long and hope everything's going to feel better. That's not going to happen. So anyway, like I said, basically the MRI is now, off to the side, but it has to be third party submitted. Then it has to be like an authorization number. Then it has to be the primary saying, yes, you can go now and blah, 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 blah. The thing about it that's really good, though, is the location I'll be getting the MRI is only like about 10 minutes from my house. So that's the plus side, man. I can either go to a hospital known as Franklin Square, or I can be going to this local MRI place, which is literally right down the street a little ways, and kind of like a little neighborhood that's off to the side of me. It really, almost like a minor suburb area, but, I'm in the county, okay? I'm not in the city anymore. I'm in the county. So really, we don't have, like, block areas. We call it, so-and-soville or so-and-soville. We're actually talking, like, towns, okay? So that's where I'm at right now, is I'm kind of in a holding pattern for the MRI. And Mrs. Dude's like, well, you might not get a total knee replacement. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what they're going to do. I just want them to fix it. Because where I'm at now sucks, okay? I mean, walking around with a cane, gimping around like some 70-year-old dude is not me. I want to be more active. I want to be able to go out and do stuff. Standing, walking, stairs, curbs, all these other things, which would normally not be an obstacle to somebody, is an obstacle. And that kind of sucks, man, because that is not how I want to spend the rest of my life. So I'm going to bring up this one, folks. Eat good, keep it a 10 ring. As always, you know it, you love it. Knee update goodness. Well, maybe not goodness, but knee update. I'll see you guys.